All right, good afternoon. It is Tuesday afternoon. This morning I loaded up scrap metal from my shop and my buddy's shop, and we took it to the scrap place to get some money. I don't know if it's really worth it or not. I've been saving, like if you go to a yard sale and you buy a VCR or something that doesn't work, instead of throwing it away, I pile them up and then do the scrap run. Now, right now, they're paying 12.5 cents a pound on the junk metal, which is what a VCR is, which is the highest I've seen them pay. But I think for now on, I might just put it outside and put free scrap and let somebody else take it and deal with it. But at any rate, that's what I did all morning. It is now about 1:15 in the afternoon. I'm responding to offers right now and emails and everything, and then we have packages to do. So I will see you in just a minute when we do packages. Okay, we are going to start with yearbooks. We need this 62 and the 61. Oh, these are heavy. And we will stop and get a comic book on the way. Set these down up here. W. I don't have very many of these left. Okay, there we go. I might have to take a new photo of one of these because it's not on the white background that they like. Alright, let's get all this into the packing room. Alright, let me get a bag and board for the comic book. Okay, this is Wayward #1, cover C. It was published by Image Comics, and that will ship in a Gemini mailer. And this is the second one I've sold in, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks. So I was wondering if something, if maybe there's talks of a show or something like that, but they're not selling too quickly, so I'm not too concerned about it. I will take another picture and sell similar on this one. Alright, the Wayward #1C, cover C I guess I should say. So for $2.99 plus shipping, and it has been listed since June the 11th of 2016, so basically 5 years, and it'll ship at the 12-ounce rate. Alright, now for these yearbooks. Texas A&M Aggieland. This is the 1962 one, and they're pretty thick. They are heavy. And they also bought the 1961. And this is why I have a hard time not buying yearbooks, is, these sold to me pretty quick. They've been on a little under a month. Okay, yeah, this will work. I gotta go out here and get a box. It might be loud with the AC unit. I'll try to make it quick. Alright, let's get 2 sheets of bubble wrap, which is still over here. I did get the FedEx check in for the damaged plates from a couple weeks ago. And so I had that person go and open up a return, and I gave them their refund right away. So it's good that that's all finished up and done. Keep this down here. And that scrap metal this morning, I'm pretty tired. It was one of the heaviest loads I've taken. It was 1,300 pounds. And I thought about taking the camera because it's pretty cool to see the big magnet when they unload your truck. There's a guy, and he's operating like a crane kind of thing, but it has a huge magnet on it that fits basically perfectly into your truck bed. And man, that dude is really skilled with that. He can drop that magnet right down in your truck bed without, you know, damaging your sides or really even touching them. And I thought about recording it, but I was like, well, other people might not find that as cool as I do. But that's one of the highlights of, you know, taking a truckload of scrap, is watching them unload with that machine, that magnet. And just to see the piles, how tall these piles of scrap metal are. I mean, you'll see flattened cars that, I don't know, I really don't know. They might be equivalent of like an 8 or 10 story building there. I mean, they are huge piles of them. And then just regular metal, you know, like I said, just huge piles. And then you have another guy that has like a crane, but it's like a claw, like that game. And what he's doing is picking up like the parts of vehicles and the big, you know, any of that bigger metal, because then they run it through a machine that is kind of long and grinds it all up. And at the end of the machine, all the pieces come out smaller than this little tape measure. And you're like, oh my gosh, that is pretty cool. But enough of that. These two yearbooks, and the reason I said, you know, I like yearbooks, is these were $1 a piece. So I had $2 into them. They sold for $55 plus shipping. And they've been listed less than a month. I listed on May 14th of this year, 2021. And here's why I was talking about heavy. 2 yearbooks, they're going to ship at the 15-pound, 15-ounce rate. But they will go medium mail. Okay, now we have sold a PlayStation 1 game. It is Dragon Warrior 7. It is a 2-disc game. And this one, I do not have the instructions booklet, but it does have both discs. And I cleaned them, made sure they loaded, and the case is actually in good shape. No cracks or anything, and it is the Black Label version, not a greatest hits, which I don't even know if they did a greatest hits of this one, but on the PlayStation 1 and 2 games, that does help the listings if you put Black Label in there. And this is going through the eBay International Standard shipping. It'll go in an 864 box. And this is going to Canada, so that means I ship it directly to Canada. Need a sheet of bubble wrap. Go. Alright, Dragon Warrior 7 sold for $91.75 plus shipping. And it has been listed since April the 16th of this year, 2021, and will ship at the 12-ounce rate. PS1 12. Our next item is a postcard. It is Main Street, Alton Bay, New Hampshire, with McGrath's General Store at the right. And it is unposted. But somebody did write $1 at one time on there. I guess that's what they were getting for it. I don't know if I went to a postcard show, I might have paid the $1. I don't know. I doubt it. But that will also ship in an 864 box. And again, we'll need half a sheet of bubble wrap. This is not one to cut for some reason. Maybe my scissors are getting dull. Alright, half a sheet of bubble wrap, piece of tape, and we will tuck, fold, and tape. Alright, this postcard sold for $8.99 plus shipping and has been listed since April the 7th of 2019 and will ship at the 4-ounce rate. Okay, now we have a CD which is up out of your eyesight, or line of sight, I guess. And I don't see it up here. Okay, let me check these 2 stacks. Here it is. I knew it was a darker spawn. And then we have a a cassette tape right there. A used cassette tape. Let's get in here to the packing room. All right. The CD is Silverstein Arrivals and Departures. It is new and sealed, and that will ship in an 864 box. I hung the bubble wrap up, so we'll need to get a sheet of bubble wrap and cut it in half. I guess my scissors are getting dull. I've had those for ages. I don't know how old those scissors are. Alright. Got the CD all in there. Okay, and this CD sold for $9.65 with free media mail shipping and has been listed since January the 13th of this year, 2021. And it will ship at the 8-ounce rate. CD. And then next, like I said, it's a used cassette tape, but it's a soundtrack, Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare. We will put that in a used comic book bag. Come on. And it will ship in an 864 box as well. And we'll need to get a sheet of bubble wrap and cut it in half. There we go. I'll probably just wrap this one up in this other half. There we go. And this cassette, it did take a long time to sell, but I mean the cassettes don't take up much room at all. I would certainly buy it again if I saw it. The Freddy's Dead cassette sold for $19.99 plus shipping. And it's been listed since March the 8th of 2017, so it did take over 4 years. And it'll ship at the 8-ounce rate as well. Okay, now we have a comic book. This is Trinity of Sin, The Phantom Stranger #1. It is a one-shot, and I had to pull another one because this was not on a white background, so I'll need to take a new photograph. We will ship this in a Gemini mailer. Get it taped down into place so it doesn't move around. Yeah, I think I have like 12 or 13 more of these to go. And this comic book sold for $1.99 plus shipping, and has been listed since July the 27th of 2017, and it will ship at the 8-ounce rate. Now we have another Alice in Wonderland figure with comic book. It is new and sealed. I pulled it from the case. Now with that air conditioner running, the garage is just way too loud to even try to turn on the camera. So I went and pulled this and our next order because they were both in the garage. I'll ship this action figure in a priority mail 1097 box. We did put it in a tie-back envelope. Alright, and this Alice action figure sold to a best offer that I sent out. And it sold for $24.42 plus shipping. And has been listed since February the 21st of this year, 2021. And it will ship at the £1 rate. Alright, now we have a person that bought 3 comic books. They are all Roy Rogers photo covers from 1954 and 1955. Now forget the numbers because the numbers are inside, but I'll show you the covers and what they look like. These are all in low grade, obviously. And for these, I think we have to use a magazine bag. Do I have one? Here. And before I tape it up, we'll make sure that they'll go first class. Yes, they will. I know sometimes, I mean, these are older, but sometimes these are thicker than what we have nowadays. And we will ship those in a Gemini mailer. Tape it down so they don't move around. Okay, and for the 3 Roy Rogers comic books, the buyer paid $15.55 plus shipping, and they were all listed on the same day, May 18th of 2019, and I'll ship at the 15-ounce rate. And now we have a Yoda cup to do up, and that's the other item I got in the garage a while ago when I was in there. And I tell you what, now with that air conditioner going, it blows all the hot air straight into the garage. And there's no outlet, you know, I don't have the garage open where people can come in and out or anything. And so that is just like a sauna. I think it's over 90 degrees in there right now. I'm cutting these little flap pieces off just to make sure we stay under the 16-ounce rate. we'll put the cup, and just in case you haven't seen it before, here's the bottom of the cup, and then the topper would go on. And these were given away at Pizza Hut way back when. We'll need a sheet of bubble wrap. And I made sure Yoda wasn't scuffed up or anything in there. It was in good shape. And I have the promo cards, and I'll send a promo card with it. And now we need one more sheet of bubble wrap. And the person that got the Michael Jordan jersey that was shipped out. Man, I thought that just got shipped out on Monday. Maybe it got shipped out on Saturday. But at any rate, they got it and said they like it, but it's too small. So that's the problem with clothes. Now it's new with tags. You know, the size was there. I put the measurements in the description. So I told them, hey, if you want to send it back, as long as it's still new with tags, you have to pay the shipping, but you'll get a refund. So we'll see. The Yoda cup sold for $9.85 plus shipping, and has been listed since December 16th of last year, 2020, and it will ship at the 16-ounce first class rate. Okay, now we have a person that bought 2 Marvel hardcovers, graphic novels. This is Thor, Quest for Odin, and it collects Thor's issue 255 to 266. And this color, Marvel Premiere, these were limited. This one was limited to 675 copies. And then from that same set, we have Guardians of the Galaxy Power of Starhawk, which has Marvel Presents 3 through 12 in it. And this one was limited to 1,070 copies. And the same person bought both of these. We'll put them in a tie-back envelope. And get a sheet of bubble wrap. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to do another sheet of bubble wrap, but I'm going to ship it in a regional rate A box. And I'm going to check and make sure before I put that other sheet of bubble wrap on it. Yeah, there's still a little bit of give there. Let's see here. Actually, I'd like it to be down a little bit, give some padding to the bottom. There we go. Now it's poofing out a little bit. And then I'll put this one on top so that the top and bottom of our books are protected. Now you might get squashed. Alright. You might get squashed one more time. I'm trying not to, but there we go. Alright, and for these 2 hardcover books, the buyer's total was $44.75 plus shipping. And they were both listed about the same time. April 23rd of 2019. And I'm weighing it, but we don't need to. It's a regional rate A box. It's nowhere near the weight limit, 70 pounds. And that's it. Alright. And now we have the Marvel Universe Dr. Doom bust. It looks like that. It is limited. Well, maybe it's on the base of the... It was limited to 5,000. And we're going to wrap that in 2 sheets of bubble wrap. And this person, when they made this offer, this was like their third offer, and they were like, well, I'm really interested in another item you have. And so if you take this offer, I can buy the other item you have. And of course, they did not buy the other item. And so the rule here, or the lesson to be learned, is don't, you know, take an offer based off of, you know, that they will get something else. Take each offer. Now, I mean, if he would have sent both offers and said, hey, you know, here's my offers and only take it if you can accept both of them, that's one thing where you're in control of accepting the offer. But on this, I knew, you know, I'm not in control of accepting the offer because he had not sent an offer on the other item yet. And so make sure, make sure that when you accept an offer, you're pleased with the offer for that item, and not that, you know, you took one offer because they said they'd buy something else and that would make it all worthwhile. Just take it each item on their own, unless they've already sent the offers for multiples, then you're in control. But all that being said, Dr. Doom, he was open, the box was in rough shape, he had been displayed. Dr. Doom sold for $58 plus shipping, and had been listed since May the 5th of this year, 2021. So it took a little over 30 days to sell. And he will ship at the 2-pound, 15-ounce rate. Okay, now we have a computer motherboard. I'm getting my anti-static bag. These are really sticky. This is a pretty small motherboard too. You want to put it in here so that there's no static discharge can fry the board. Because apparently if you put it just in plastic, it could get a little static discharge and fry your board. And it's from a Gateway, all this. Micro, ATX, BRY, all that. That's what it's from. We will get 2 sheets bubble wrap. And as you can see, I do not have a CPU in this one. Like I said, most of the time you don't get any extra really for sending a CPU. But if you take them out, you can sell them either, if they work, you can sell them as working. And if they don't, you can put them in a lot for scrap gold recovery. Alright, so we have our motherboard in 2 sheets of bubble wrap, and then I double box my motherboards. So the interior box on this one, because it's a small motherboard, is a regional rate A box. And it'll slide all the way in, so we close this one all the way up. And then we're going to put this, regional rate A box into a priority mail 1097 box. And it just will fit. I mean, these fit in together perfectly. Like I said, just perfectly fit together. And this motherboard sold for $39.99 and has been listed since May the 13th of 2016. So it did take over 5 years for it to sell. And it will ship at a £1.15 rate. Okay, now we have a buyer that bought 4 model kits. All are new and sealed. This one is the 1950 Ford convertible Showboat. Here you have the 1953 Studebaker. This is the George Barris Surf Woody. And then this one I just listed yesterday, the 1949 Mercury 2-door club coupe. Like I said, all of them are new and sealed. We will get 2 sheets. Now let's get 3. 3 sheets of bubble wrap, and they will ship in an eBay 1612 8 box. There we go. Let's get another sheet of bubble wrap for the top. There we go, like that. I did have, when I first listed these models, I had a lot of people buying between 2 and 4, so 2, 3, and 4. And if I remember correctly, I had one person that bought like 8 model kits. So sometimes these model kits will get those quantity buyers where you're shipping a lot at one time. Now for these 4 model kits, the buyer paid $103.91 plus shipping. And the oldest one was that Showboat, and that one I was able to relist. The other ones, this is my last one of them all. But that Showboat had been listed since April the 25th of last year, 2020. And they will ship at the 4-pound, 15-ounce rate. Alright, that is going to do it for me today. That loading all that scrap this morning and getting a sweat worked up, that's kind of done me in for the day. I'm going to go have dinner. I hope you have a good night, and we will see you again tomorrow for more packages. Bye-bye.